Nope, nope, stop right there.
What?
This isn't going to be one of those type of videos. In fact, this isn't even the picture I should be doing right now. Let's get back to what's really important, and that would be this one. Now you're probably thinking, oh, it's small, it doesn't do anything. Well, fuck you. It does do stuff. And it does this. It moves. And you might think, oh, that's nothing special, but it kind of is to me, because this is my first actually animated picture I've ever done. And I need to get that off. And since I didn't stream this nor record it, I can't do what I've normally done and just speed up the process and show you kind of my, I wouldn't say step by step, but more of how fast I got it done and kind of what I did to do it. So rather, I have to go through now in real time and kind of show you what I did, and literally layer by layer here. And before I got to all this, which I'm going to remove now, I remember what I need to be taking off without fucking ruining it. Oh, nope. Did not want to do that. There. Besides the green, this is what I started off with. Nothing special, something I've done all the time, something you've probably seen all the time, especially if you do, my normal YouTube videos where you see those fucking funny ass faces over here to the left. I mean, there's nothing special about this, and at one point or another, I don't even know where I'm going with this, to be honest. I was just going to draw something like a still picture, and then I thought, let's go beyond what I've normally done, and let's do actual moving. Let's make a moving picture. So I thought, okay, I need to make a base, and this is it. This is the base picture. And from there, I had to do hair, because that's what's moving. And I have no idea. Wait, I think I actually named it. I did. And this is how I started off. There's the first one, and I thought, well, since I'm only doing this through Photoshop, it's not like I can animate the hair and by having it one image and just having certain parts of it move. I actually had to go in and redraw every single frame. Now there's only 3 frames. Oh, I take that back. There's 4 pictures, but there's 3 frames. The reason for that is because they're numbered 1, 2, and 3. The first image would be 1, the second image would be 2, third image would be 3, but the fourth image would actually go back to 2. That way you can loop between the first and third layers. So by then, and I'm gonna have to go through and remove all of these now, because oh well, sucks to suck. I think that should be good. Yeah, so this would be 2. And as you notice, wait, actually you're not gonna notice anything, motherfucker. There, now you should notice. And it's still not doing it. What am I doing wrong here? There we go. Yeah, as you notice, it's subtle, but it moves. And that's what I'm going for. Now when you get over here to 3, should move. Stop that. Why can't... Oh, it skips a little bit. Just moves enough. Those are the 3 frames lined up. So then when you get over here to 4, I had to wrap it up by using... Give me a minute. Because again, this has to be in fucking real time. By using hairstyle 2. That way, when it moves, it kind of loops itself back. This is how I started off, and I thought, okay, that's good enough, this is done. But then I thought, let's take it up to the next level. Let's actually get some clothes on this motherfucker. So I thought, okay, let's do clothes. But I can't do that unless I want to keep drawing the body over and over and over and over again. And I thought, fuck that. So I did exactly what I did with the head, and just made a still image. LOL, it's bad, but hey, again, this isn't supposed to be some fucking contest or anything. And what I thought was, I didn't know what I wanted to do for clothes yet. Even though he has an outfit I like to use, it's not like I was going to draw it flat and boring. That would be boring. So I thought, okay, let's open up the vest part and make it flow in the wind. That sounds badass, but because it would move in the wind, I had to be able to not be able, how can I say this? I had to be able to account for parts of the skin showing as it was flowing in the wind, or the illusion that it was flowing in the wind. So that's why I did mostly of, shading and stuff that you might see, through the clothes as it was moving through the frames. So by then, I made that. And so for the second frame, again, I'm going to be following the hair pattern here. It would go to the second one. Third would go to the third one, and then of course the fourth would go to the second one again to wrap it up. So now it should look like that. So it all flows in the exact same way. It doesn't seem off at all. Nothing special. And then because I wanted to have a sense of lighting, and I already established that, don't worry about that, but you can kind of use it as a sun. That's not what this is for. I needed this color. But that the lighting was coming from over here, towards this way. That's why all the shades, the darker shades, are on this side. From that point, I had to do these eyes. It's just eye lights. And sure, they're different, and they're not really needed, but they're there. And they're not going to make almost any difference in the long run. But it's kind of a completionist thing. So now, looks like that. The eyes almost seem animated as well, even though they're not blinking or anything. But hey, it's this shit. They don't blink for anything. Let's see. That was that. That was that. His hair. Okay, and next was, again, still going on the whole lighting thing, was atmosphere for shading. And I did, and what I've already done, I think, twice now, so this makes number 3. I went with a very certain pattern. Nothing special, just some weird-ass looking clouds over a night sky, blah, 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 blah. And this won't move, because fuck that. Try redrawing those clouds 3-4 times and come back and talk to me. Fuck you. And so now, it kind of feels a little bit more complete. And I also went ahead and blurred the background so he really stands out. It kind of gives it more depth, like he's more closer to you than he would be to the background. Not so much 3D, but it kind of works. And then the rest of this crap is just more, I guess, more of that stuff. Again, trying to make the picture pop a little bit more, make it feel a little bit more alive, not so much. This is just really so you focus most of your attention on center and not so much try to drift away towards the edges, even though there's literally nothing there to pull your eyes. It's just there because I want it to be there. And moving on, we have this. And this too, right? Yeah, this too. Now, these will move, but as you see, there's only 2 layers, and they're not the exact same layers. What I did was, for here, see the opacity here for first frame is 100%. Oh, you know what? Let me take that back. I don't think I did anything for that one. This one, this one here is at 100%. I think I fucked up. Or did I? No, I think I did. I think I fucked up. No, because I see it fucking moving. Fuck you. I don't know what I did, but that shit moves. Like, it glows. It gives this glowing sensation, like a fire almost, where it's not a constant source of light as it's flickering from high intensity to low intensity. And that was kind of the illusion I was going for, and that kind of goes towards these, the small little embers burning in the background. And where are the rest of them? What's this? Take that out. Put that there. Good. What's this? I need that. Don't need that. Put that there. And I kind of fucked up because I wanted, and you're gonna see it here. Let's see if it'll do it. Yeah, see here, this one almost gives off the illusion. Can I get rid of that? I can't. This one gives off the illusion that it's constantly going up. That is what I was going for. This one here looks like it's just jumping up and down. That's because I second guessed myself and didn't put a fourth frame. That would have wrapped it all together. I was going still on what I've done for almost everything else and used the second image for the fourth frame to kind of wrap it up. So now it looks like these are just jumping up and down while this one looks pretty damn good. I want to go back and fix that, but I've already created this and I've already submitted it on my art site, so I can't fucking do that. So, oh well. And then for the last part, which you're probably going to judge the fuck out of me for, but oh well. What's this anyways? What even is this? What is this? I don't know what that is. That's pretty damn sad. Is it here? It should be right here. 1, 2, yeah, here we go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. These. Now, this is what the fuck is this? This is what I was doing more towards power output because, again, I want to put that there. You know, I really wanted to test my abilities and what I could do. I've always wanted to try drawing something like this. It's just I never wanted to start to attempt it because I know I'm going to fail. And I truly believe that I kind of failed. It's not at all what I wanted. I wanted to do a little bit more than what I did. But I mean, hey, this is still my first time doing this. And it didn't turn out as bad as I expected it to. And then for the last part of this, it's literally just an overlay layer that I use to kind of match the tones, because if you notice that he's still a little too light for what's going on in the background. And because I use preset color palettes for everything, because I am not going to make 30 different color palettes decided and based on what atmosphere I draw him in. Fuck that. There's a cheat sheet and it's called put a color over it. It'll work. So now it turns out like this, which I think looks great. I mean, not the whole picture, but you know, the colors look great. And that's what I was going for. Eventually I will do more of these. I don't know when. And if I do, I probably won't stream it. To save myself the embarrassment of me stuttering and making stupid run-off sentences or incomplete sentences like I am now, I probably will record it, but just be warned, you're not going to be able to understand what the fuck I'm doing, because I'm going to have to go like 30 times normal speed to get that shit relatively in a nice video without you watching it for 3 hours when the whole video itself would be like 30 hours long if you watched it in real time. Fuck that. I wouldn't want to watch that, so I know you wouldn't want to watch that. And I think that's it. If you like this, you're a moron.